Okay, I'm here with the Nobel Peace Prize winner, Leymah Gbowee. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Say your name again, because I don't know if I did it so well.
Leymah Gbowee.
And you're from?
Liberia.
Liberia, okay. And you've received for social activism the Nobel Peace Prize. Congratulations, and thank you for doing the kinds of things you do. What are those kinds of things? What have you done?
Well, I do in my little best to try to make the world a peaceful place by using my voice, creating spaces for women and young people to be able to. Everyone has some quality of peace in them. Our ability to be able to tap and move beyond the anger and pain or suppression and oppression. So I try to create spaces like this. In Liberia, my sisters and I got together and formed a nonviolence movement where we protested the wars, and at the end of the day we're able to achieve peace.
Now tell me, how do you do that when there, to a certain degree, is not peace around you? Were you afraid? How did you band together to be brave enough to come out in front of many to deal with this, knowing that there potentially could be some harm, I imagine, to you? Is that right? I mean,
when you've lived in a situation of war where fear has been your daily life, there comes a time where fear is not an option. You have to step away from fear and do something, because the one thought that you always have is, I'm going to die. So in order to move past that, is I either die trying to save myself, or I die the death of a coward just sitting with my hands folded.
Do you think a country, because we're very focused on the Peace Day party, we want to have a party everywhere in the world for Peace Day on September 21st, when the countries of the UN agreed to do peace. Do you think we can get a country like yours to have a party that day?
Well, I'm one person who thinks that peace is not just the absence of war. It has to do a lot with the provisions of basic human rights, and you only have a party when you have your needs met. And I think a party for peace in a place where people are feeling like their needs are being met is going to be the great thing. But in most of the countries around the world, including my own country, whilst the overt violence is silent, people are still suffering from the provisions, the lack of provisions of their basic needs. So I would think observing a day of peace, talking about peace, doing something for peace, or a party for peace, if that party means helping someone have their meal that day, then I'll say yes, thank you.
Okay.